You are looking at Grider Stadium, Mathis Field in Tullahoma, Tennessee. Welcome in to tonight's Light Tube Sports Network production of Tullahoma Wildcat Baseball. Tonight, the Wildcats step out of District 8 AAA play and host the Marion County Warriors. This is Military Appreciation Night and also Little League Night. So we expect a good crowd on this beautiful night, but we appreciate you tuning in at home and watching us right here on Channel 23. Let's meet the starting lineup for the Tullahoma Wildcats. Leading off and playing right field, number 21, Hunter Hogan. Batting second, playing third base, number 26, Trevor Cole. Batting third, the shortstop, number 9, Andrew Fulmer. Batting cleanup, the second baseman, number 18, Evan Tomlin. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 3, Colton Emery. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 19, Balin Tootin. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 27, Jaron Morris. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 17, Ari Cavanaugh. Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 28, Avery Smith. And pitching tonight for the Wildcats, number 25, sophomore Grayson Waller. Ken, you're watching Waller warm up here. What do you see?
I am. You know, it's hard to tell in warm-ups, but just, a good physique, tall and lean, but a nice tempo when he's wind up. Looked like he's got a good hard slider and pretty good fastball. Looked like he's been training with Mr. Morris, Brian Morris.
Well, I should hope so.
Yeah.
Leading off for the Warriors, number 4, the third baseman, Brody Weeks.
Come on, Dave, get it together.
Weeks, a right-hander. Weeks' brothers lead off this lineup here, a couple of them, against Grayson Waller.
I love the military uniforms by the Wildcats tonight. They're sharp.
Waller's first offering, a little low and outside, ball one.
Camo jerseys. And like you said, Scott, just perfect weather. We had some rain earlier this morning, but nothing to affect the field right now. It's beautiful.
There's a high pop out of play. 1-1 to count on Weeks.
Lots of defensive maneuvering and changes in the lineup for Tullahoma tonight. So we have a couple new names in here, some familiar ones.
And it's not unusual for Coach Morris to do this on a non-district opponent game, especially at home here. Get some young men opportunity to play in front of the home crowd, in front of their folks.
Certainly.
Waller's pitch is popped up to third. Third baseman calls everybody off, and Trevor Cole makes the catch. 1 and down here in the top of the first.
Third baseman did a good job of calling that high pop-up on the infield.
Bryce Weeks steps in. Bryce is the second baseman for the Warriors.
And for Grayson Waller, it's always good to get that punch out, first batter of the game out, and then keep him off the bases.
Grounder, weak grounder to third. Scooped up by Cole. Fires to first in time. 2 down quickly here in the top of the first.
At bat number 1, Luke.
Well, Cole getting his work in early.
Sure he is.
That was a slow grounder, and sometimes that's trouble. Sometimes you try to hurry that throw too much. But Trevor handled it well.
Well, Tullahoma, they practice that drill. They'll set 3 baseball downs, have the infielders, the fielders do a bunny hop and then come in and field a slow roller in front of the first ball. You've got to circle the ball, crow hop, take your little, crow hop and lead your throw to first, follow your throw to the base. How I know that, Brandon Tootin, one of the Tellum assistant coaches came out with my my coach pitch team and worked our team on that drill this week. So that exact play right there.
Waller fires it right past Luke Tipton. The count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Tipton, a left-hander.
Yeah. That's when you mess up the most.
Swing and a miss.
And what you're doing, you hit right on it, Scott. You're building depth and, getting experience for these younger guys that'll help you hopefully later on in tournament time this season. You never know when you're going to have an injury but you always need pitching depth. This guy looks pretty good, this Grayson Waller. He's throwing strikes. Getting ahead on all the hitters.
1-2 the count on Tipton. Just missed the outside corner, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yep, pitch definitely off the plate. Wes Prater, the home plate umpire tonight. Tullahoma native.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Waller with a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the first. Tullahoma coming to bat. This is the Light Tube Sports Network. Welcome back to Grider Stadium. We move to the bottom of the first. Leading off for Tullahoma, the right fielder, number 21, Hunter Hogan. We've seen Hogan batting in the 2-hole most of the times we've been here, and there is a ground ball single to left field to open the game. Tullahoma going up against Anch Patel on the mound from Marion County, and Patel sidearm delivery. Hogan, no problem. He's at first with nobody out. Trevor Cole, the third baseman, steps in.
Well, that's fantastic, to start off offensively with a first pitch single. Sharp single to left there by Hunter Hogan. Good speed on the bases. Start this game for the Wildcats.
There is a shot to center field, but right at the center fielder. It's caught for out number 1. Based on what this guy's thrown in 2 pitches, I think I can go down there and get bat on the ball anyway.
Number 9.
Well, yeah, and it's something they're not normally going to see is deceptive arm motion. Certainly sidearmers are a rare breed. The first one I ever remember was in the major leagues for the Pittsburgh Pirates, Mr. Kent Takovi.
Andrew Fulmer steps in for the Wildcats. The shortstop lines it to center field. Once again, the center fielder makes the catch, and Hogan hustles back to first base. So Tullahoma tagging the baseball early. They're not waiting on anything. 3 first pitch swings.
I don't know if I've seen that before. Not foul balls. All 3 balls put in play, so that's very rare.
But
can we get a fourth here, Scott?
2
4?
2 of them out. So 2 down, man on first, and Evan Tomlin playing second tonight steps in for the Cats, batting cleanup.
I think I've seen them have.
Yeah, Alex Condra, nice catch out there. 2 nice catches, but the second one especially a little bit more difficult play than the first one was. He had to move for it to cut that ball on the run.
Wind blowing out just a little bit here tonight. Patel's pitch, strike.
That one had some nice movement on it. And that's one thing you're going to get from a sidearmer. The ball's going to move more. Even though it doesn't have the speed.
There goes Hogan, and there's a drive.
No, he's going to catch it.
Deep, but caught. In left field, so Tullahoma gets a leadoff single from Hunter Hogan and then strands him. Nice job by Patel. We move to the second, scoreless on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Did you know that Tullahoma Utilities Authority has a solar farm right here in Tullahoma? For as little as $4 a month, you can support solar energy production and breathe a little easier, knowing you're taking positive action to reduce your carbon footprint. Call 455-4515 today.
Braden Abney leads off for Marion County here in the top of the second. He's the left fielder, batting number 4 in the order. Facing Grayson Waller, who set 3 batters down quickly in the top of the first. We're in the second. There is a shot to right center
Gap.
field that is going to the wall or close to the wall. It'll be a double at least. And Braden Abney's stand-up double for Marion County to lead off the second inning.
Yeah, nice gap shot by Abney. Just lays to the right center field gap in no man's land out there. And he has good speed, too. He got to second quick. Tell him he did a good job right fielder of chasing the ball down and getting it in quick.
The shortstop, Mitch Kobach, steps in. Nick Kobach. Waller's pitch swung on and missed.
Kobach, the shortstop for the Warriors.
Pitch is outside, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Oh, a good fastball. We heard that mitt pop from up here, didn't we?
We did. Game time temperature 64 degrees in T-Town on this Friday night. Waller's pitch, swing and a miss.
Well, if you're Marion County, you want to, put the ball in play to the right side and at least move the runner to third base here. Have a shot at, with a runner on third and 1 out. If you're Tullahoma, a strikeout works.
There's a grounder, foul ball. We will be back here Monday night for another Light Tube Sports Network broadcast as we continue our spring sports features here on Light Tube 23. Grounder to third, high throw, safe at first, safe at third.
Yeah, that's going to be an E5 on Trevor Cole on the throw. Lifting the first baseman off. Emery went up after it, but he came down after the runner had crossed first. Marion County with something going here in the top of the second.
Brody Schaefer, the catcher, steps in. Runners on the corners, nobody out. See if Waller can get out of this jam. Little high ball 1.
He squared for a fake bunt there. Just maybe seeing what the defense was doing. A little cat and mouse. Middle infield, second, short, playing double play depth here. They'll give up the run to get the turn to double play.
Monday night, District 8 AAA opponent Lawrence County will be here. I think that's a 6:30 first pitch. Waller delivers. There's a drive to left field. It's going to fall in for a base hit. 1 run will score. And runners at first and second. RBI for Schaefer.
Number 9, Carson.
It sure was. Just a looper down the left field line. Not hit really hard, but perfectly placed if you're a Marion County Warrior.
Carson Keeler steps in. Keeler is the first baseman for the Warriors, who lead 1-0.
So Abney scores the first run of the game for the Warriors. They're up 1-0, top of the second.
Waller's in a pickle. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Almost hit him, gets away from Kavanaugh. Runners advance to second and third.
It's going to be a pass ball on Kavanaugh, the catcher. Runners advance. We're going to put Hoback now on third base and Schaefer on second.
1-0 the count to Keeler. Left-hander. Fouls it out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, still no outs in the inning. Double, E5, and a single to left. Double to right center, got things got the spark going for Marion County.
And a pass ball moved the runners up. There's a shot to right field. It is deep. It is going to the wall.
Wow.
1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And that is going to be, he's out at third, so that will be a double for Carson Keeler, and he's thrown out at third. Tullahoma needed that out.
Oh, they did, but that'll go down as a double there for Keeler as he posed the ball to right field. That ball was hit deep, as you said, Scott, nearly hitting the warning track in the air. So it's going to go as a double and a throw out at third, but that's 2 RBIs there for Keeler.
Alex Condra, the center fielder, now steps in for Marion County with nobody on and 1 out. Now Waller can just settle down, work the batters. It's 3-0 Marion County. Swing and a miss. Big cut there by Condra.
Well, Cats down early, going to have to fight back in this one.
Waller misses, 2 balls and 1 strike.
Believe that was a good call at third base. Thought the tag did get him.
Oh, yeah. I think he had him. Swing and a miss, 2-2.
Waller trying to get his second strikeout.
There's a high pop. Tomlin calls everybody off at second and makes the catch for out number 2.
At bat number 8, Ansh Patel.
The batter's the pitcher, Ansh Patel, batting in the 9 spot.
Well, they've nearly flipped the order. Number 9 batter up already here in the top of the second.
Inside, ball 1.
Well, nice offensive inning for the Marion County Warriors here on the road at Grider Stadium, Mathis Field.
There's a line drive to left field, base hit.
Well, these guys got off the bus swinging the bat, didn't they?
So Patel reaches, and we go back to the top of the order with Brody Weeks.
Yeah, he flied out to the third baseman his first time up.
Pinch runner for Marion County is number, so far hadn't seen it, 19. Waller steps in there against Weeks.
It's like 19, Nathan Hoback.
Yeah, Nathan Hoback, the pinch runner for Marion County.
19, Nathan Hoback.
Well, they've got 2 sets of brothers in because his brother Mitch is playing shortstop tonight. So they've got
Nick.
Yeah, Hoback brothers and the Weeks brothers. 2 sets.
Nick, not Mitch. Mitch is their uncle. You know the Hobacks from Marion County, Ken?
I did not know that you could take a position player and put him in as a pinch runner.
It's a brother. Yeah.
You'll be all right, partner. I know you've been coaching hard.
You're playing tricks on me tonight, partner.
Well, see, we got Nick Hoback here at shortstop, and then
Nathan is running.
Hoback, his brother, is in running for Marion County. And there he goes. Kavanaugh's throw down to second, gets away, saved by
Doesn't matter.
shortstop.
Strike anyway.
But it was a strike, and that's 3 down. So Marion County plates 3 in the top of the second. And the Warriors lead the Cats 3-0 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Tullahoma Utilities Authority Light Tube Fiber Internet offers true gigabit service to our customers. We pride ourselves on speed, but the backbone of that speed is local tech support, unmatched customer service, and professional service technicians. To sign up, call 455-4515 to gain the reassurance of Light Tube reliability.
Colton.
We move to the bottom of the second inning. Tullahoma leading off for the Cats, the first baseman, Colton Emery. Tullahoma now playing catch-up, trailing Marion County 3-0.
Well, the good thing is they have at least 6 at-bats left. 6 innings. But I know this, it looks really tasty with this sidearm slow delivery. The ball's coming in, probably not breaking, 65 miles an hour.
Emery fouls it away, 1-1 to count. Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike.
May take a round or two for these Tullahoma hitters to get used to it, but they did hit the ball sharp in the first inning.
Inside, little high, 3-1. The count on Emery. The Wildcats look to battle back here. There's a high pop. Emery got under it. Second base. 1 down. Balin Tootin will step in for the Wildcats, the center fielder.
At bat number 19, Balin.
Well, there's no doubt when you're playing the game of baseball and you let a team stay in the game like this or even get ahead of you, it makes it more difficult as the innings pass. So Tullahoma needs to get the first concentration for them is to get the 0 off the board.
Swing and a miss by Tootin.
Sometimes that's the hardest run to get off. You don't have to get it all back in one swing. Just peck away. See if they can come back tonight from a 3-0 deficit.
Patel's pitch, low and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the thing about Patel, what he's doing, he's pitching to contact. So right now his defense is played pretty good behind him.
There is a shot to right field. It is
Wow.
deep
Yeah, good job.
to the wall.
Wow. Look at that speed there by Tootin.
Tootin racing to third. Throw gets away but saved. And
What a shot.
Balin Tootin has a triple for the Wildcats to lead off the bottom of the second.
Well, we saw him do that against Siegel just a few weeks back on our Light 2 telecast. He pulled it a little bit more to right field in that game. This one more right center. But he hit that ball a long way in the air. So good power shown by the Tullahoma sophomore center fielder, Balin Tootin. Very impressive.
Waited on it and pulled it. J-Ron Morris steps in now. Morris DHing tonight. And there's a hit to right field. It's a foul ball. Just about 4 inches foul.
And we've talked about how good Mr. Morris goes to right field, and he just barely missed an extra base hit on that one.
Yeah.
At least 2, maybe 3 with his speed.
0-1 the count on J-Ron.
Poor right fielder. I hope he's in good shape. He's ran a long way for the last 2 balls.
Now's a good time to make him run again.
Yeah.
Center fielder shaded to right just a little bit. J-Run grounds it down the third base line, foul.
Well, that was a nice pitch by Patel. That ball ran in. Inside corner, looked like it had some tail on it, and cut back in on Morris and just fisted him. Weak grounder foul.
Patel's pitch, right back through the middle, base hit.
There you go, Joe.
Well, that's the run we was talking about.
That scores Tootin. The Wildcats are on the board, giving RBI to J-Ron Morris with a single to center.
17.
And now Ari Cavanaugh steps in, the catcher. Ari wears number 17, our first look at him this year, behind the plate.
And tell him we're down 3-1 now, bottom of the second, looking for more.
Outside, ball 1.
Oh, nice play by the catcher to slide out and get that ball there and avert a wild pitch.
J-Ron Morris is at first. He just drove in Tootin. Pitch is low and inside, ball 2. Patel.
He's fell behind a couple hitters this inning, and this cost him.
Well, Tullahoma had no patience in the first inning.
True. Yeah, one of the first 3 batters swung at the first pitch, right?
A little more patient here in the second.
Yeah, and it's paid off.
Get a look at that
Good point.
at that sidearm pitch a couple of times. 2-0 the count on Cavanaugh. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he changed his arm slot, came a little bit more 3/4 on that one. Looked like it had a little bit more pop on that fastball, too. Nice pitch there by Patel. Snuck that fastball by him.
That one hit Kavanaugh, so Kavanaugh will take first. Morris will trot down to second. And Avery Smith, the center fielder, steps in for the Wildcats. Tullahoma rallying again here.
28, Avery Smith.
Pinch running for the Wildcats, number 22.
For the Wildcats, number 22, Cade Fanning.
Cade Fanning running for Tullahoma. So Fanning at first, Morris at second. One out, and Avery Smith at the plate for Tullahoma.
Put a huge hole between first and second.
Nice pitch, inside corner.
That was a good pitch, but not a pitch you want to swing at first pitch.
No balls and one strike to Smith. Here in the bottom of the second.
Just poke one between first and second.
There's a high pop. It's short. Center fielder comes in, makes the catch. Runners stay where they are, and there are two outs now. As we go back to the top of the order for Tullahoma, Hunter Hogan, the right fielder.
Center fielder's been busy. That's 3 putouts for him in center field tonight.
Hogan.
Just go 2-1.
As Bratcher warms up again in the Tullahoma bullpen.
Hogan singled to open the game. Tullahoma stranded him.
Pretty gapper right here.
Hogan got under it just a little bit. Here comes the left fielder. Can't make the play. It's a fair ball. Tullahoma is going to have a runner at second and third, and J. Ron Morris crosses the plate with the second run of the night for the Wildcats. So a fortunate break, really, for Tullahoma. As the left fielder got there, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Yeah, I think he misread the ball a little bit. He got a slow jump on it and then had to try to turn on the burners there at the end and make a diving catch, and the ball falls out of his glove. It tips his glove, so I'm going to score that at E7. Maybe a tough score on that one, but
Tullahoma now trailing 3-2, and runners at second and third.
I believe he thought the ball was hit harder than it was by the way he reacted to it.
There's a grounder to third. Scooped up, throw to first in time. So Tullahoma, I thought they got two.
They did.
Tullahoma scores two in the bottom of the second inning. Marion County leads 3-2 on the Light Tube Sports Network. Marion County leads Tullahoma 3-2 as we move to the top of the third inning here. Mason Bratcher now on the mound for Tullahoma. So Waller pitches 2 innings. And stepping in for the Warriors is Bryce Weeks. There is a shot to center field, second base. Caught there by Tomlin. Looked like a sure base hit from here.
Yeah, ball just died. I think he caught him at the end of the bat on that one. Got a good swing on it, just caught the ball a little bit out on the end of his bat. Fly out for the first out.
Yeah. So that was Weeks. Luke Tipton now steps in. Tipton struck out his first time up, and he fouls it right back this way. And it is headed to the parking lot. Ooh, Ken. You're not going to like that.
I think it got Dave's ride.
0-1 to count. Grounder right back up the middle. Fielded by Tomlin. Off balance throw to first in time. What a play by
sure
Evan
was.
Tomlin. And good stretch by Emery at first.
And that number 2.
So 2 down quickly
Charging the
here.
ball, throwing across his body. Great play.
Yeah.
Well, the throw was as difficult as the stab was catching the ground ball.
Braden Abney steps in, the left fielder.
Very athletic play.
2 down, nobody on. With Bratcher on the mound for the Wildcats.
Bratcher throwing darts.
Came out and sent it.
Ken, that board just don't want to stay, does it?
No. Don't want to mind tonight.
Swung on and missed. 0-2 the count. Bratcher. A little high, 1-2. Again, we'll be back here Monday night, Lawrence County. District 8 AAA opponent, the Wildcats, come up Highway 64 to take on the Cats. Bratcher's just too much heat. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. Nothing for Marion County in the top of the third. The Cats trail 3-2 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Is lag hurting your gaming? Is a weak signal stalling your social media posts? Are constant updates slowing down your productivity? TUA LightTube has a solution. Enroll in our mesh router service starting at $9.95 a month. With the ability to cover your home with increased signal strength, you can increase productivity and whole home happiness. Start winning today by calling TUA LightTube customer service at 455-4515.
Tullahoma trails Marion County 3-2, heading to the bottom of the third here. And Tullahoma's 3, 4, and 5 hitters scheduled bat against Patel, with Andrew Fulmer leading it off. Outside corner, strike one.
Fulmer lined out to the shortstop his first time up.
Shot right back through the middle, base hit. Fulmer at first, excellent speed. Evan Tomlin will step in for the Wildcats, second baseman.
Flied out to left his first time up. I have the pitching totals consolidated for Tullahoma starter Grayson Waller. 2 innings pitched, 2 Ks, allowed 4 hits, 3 runs, no base on balls. No change up there by Patel.
You're a valuable asset, Ken. Valuable asset. 0-1 the count on Tomlin, with Fulmer at first.
That first pitch by Patel was a changeup. Definitely slowed his arm speed down and tricked Tomlin, had him way out in front of the pitch. See if Tomlin can catch one here.
Ball.
High, ball one.
Balk.
Oh, Patel balked.
He never came set.
Did not get set before he delivered his pitch. Talking with the umpire there, but for Tullahoma, Fulmer down to second. So a runner in scoring position for Tomlin. Outside, 1-1.
So, of course, the balk does not count as a pitch officially.
Right.
The runner just gets the base. Advances 1 base.
Fulmer leads at second. Tomlin, line drive to second. Caught, flipped to the shortstop at the base, but Fulmer back in time. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. And Colton Emery, first baseman, will step in for the Wildcats.
A hard first out for the Wildcats there. Tomlin line shot to second baseman. He catches it, snags it, and flips the ball underhanded to the shortstop, but alertly Fulmer gets back.
Still Copeland dropped the ball.
So Emery steps in and grounder, base hit to right field. Here comes Fulmer. Throw comes to home, not in time. Fulmer ties this game up for Tullahoma. RBI single for Colton Emery to right field. And we are tied at 3. As Tootin will step in, we have a visit to the pitcher's mound.
At bat number 19.
A good piece of hitting there by Emery. Is didn't try to pull the ball middle out on the pitch, and he just hit it opposite field between first and second.
And Patel is done, so we've got a pitching change here. We'll take a break. Tullahoma and Marion County tied at 3. This is the Light Tube Sports Network.
Well, Light Tube specifically played into our mission when we separated from our parent company and became an employee stock ownership program. We had to be disconnected from a large network and exist on our own. We needed relatively high speed connectivity, which we got at about a 200% discount with Light Tube. Businesses can get beyond what most businesses in the country can get from Light Tube as far as internet connectivity.
Tullahoma and Marion County tied at 3. Bryce Weeks in pitch for the Warriors. And for the Wildcats, Balin Tootin steps to the plate with a runner at first and 1 out.
Not necessarily the hitter you want to face to start off your pitching tonight. If you're Marion County, Balin roped a triple to right center and scored in the second.
1-0 the count. There's a high pop between third and short. Third baseman takes it, 2 down. J-Ron Morris will step in, designated hitter,
At bat number 27.
in a 3-3 game.
Morris.
Well, pitching totals for Marion County Warriors starter Ansh Patel. He went 2.1 innings, allowed 5 hits, 3 runs, no base on balls, no Ks.
He is responsible for the runner at first.
Yes, he is.
2 down, outside, ball 1.
Morris singled to center and had an RBI in the second.
Weeks pitch, outside, ball 2.
Right fielder moving around, trying to figure out where he's going to play Morris.
He was moving a lot.
Yep.
Outside, ball 3. Quick throw to first, not in time.
I remember last time he hit that one that was almost fair.
2 balls and 1 strike to J-Ron Morris.
Center field's playing deep.
Yeah, it's a big hole inside. Good action.
Ball 3.
Morris is a patient hitter. We've seen him get a lot of at-bats the past couple years, improving every appearance.
There goes the runner. Throw down high, not in time. Stolen base, Colton Emery. Oh, that's a walk on Tootin, so no stolen base there. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Morris walks, and Ari Kavanaugh will step in for the Wildcats with runners at first and second.
Kavanaugh.
2 down. Kavanaugh with a chance to drive in a run here with 2 down.
Yeah, 2 out RBI opportunity. He was hit by a pitch his first time up, which does not count as an at-bat.
Has anybody told you today your voice is about 2 octaves lower than normal?
It's raspy. I did lots of yelling at our 16-15 victory last night. Lots of yelling. Dave Myers will vouch for that.
We've heard the story. We just
good
want
pitch.
to. We just want to see the video. 1-1 on Kavanaugh. 2 down.
Home run. Pretty great game.
Weeks delivers a high pop out of play.
Absolutely anything can happen on any ball.
We've got a good ball game here tonight, partner.
Yes, sir.
Deadlocked at 3 here in the third. Bottom of the third, 3-3. On Military Appreciation Night, Little League night here. Lots of young men out here from the Tullahoma Little League. President David Smith doing a great job this year, and the Tullahoma board, Little League board.
2
they work
balls
hard.
and 2 strikes. Outside ball 3.
Good at bat, Ari.
I think they have 32 teams this year in all the divisions added together.
That's a big job. Runners at first and second. Full count. Here they go. And that is ball 4. So Kavanaugh works his way for a walk. And Tullahoma has the bases loaded. Kavanaugh will get a pinch runner, Cade Fanning.
Smith.
And Avery Smith, the center fielder, will step in
22, Kate Fanning.
with the bases loaded and 2 outs in a tie game.
Come on, Avery, have some fun right here.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back walks by the Marion County pitcher. Weeks.
And why not just go ahead and issue another?
Yeah. Tell them we're trying to break the deadlock. They fought back from 3-0 deficit here to tie it up. Chance to go ahead.
Weeks misses again, ball 1. I'd wait him out. Make him throw strikes. He does. It's fouled back.
Leadoff hitter Hunter Hogan on deck, hoping to get a chance to bat and continue this inning.
Bases full, 2 down, and that one hit Smith. And Tullahoma's going to score a run on the hit batter as it was behind him. Hit him in the back. And Colton Emery scores and puts the Wildcats ahead 4-3.
Well, that's one way to get an RBI.
Yeah, it is.
Hunter.
We go back to the top of the order. Hunter Hogan, right fielder, at the plate for the Cats. Bases still loaded, 2 outs.
Still Hunt.
Hogan has reached both times, single to left and an error by the left fielder. So he's hit the ball to left both times, pulled the ball. Left fielder playing deep, as is center field, deep on the Tullahoma leadoff hitter. Tullahoma finally takes the lead. They battle back.
Marion County, there's a sharp base hit to right field. That's going to score at least 2. And it's going to be a double. And the throw gets away, so a third run is going to score. And Hogan's going to advance to third on the throw. So a 2-run double for Hunter Hogan. And then an error by Marion County, and Tullahoma plates 3 right there.
Yeah, so
The Cats lead at 7-3.
Morris, the pinch runner for Kavanaugh, and Avery Smith all score.
The pinch runner was Fanning for the Wildcats. Hogan at third, and Trevor Cole, third baseman, steps in. 7-3 Wildcats. Big hit by Hunter Hogan.
Yeah, so we're going to give him 2 RBIs on that one, not 3, the thrown error, so let the other one come in. So 2 RBI single there by Hogan, hitting the ball well from that leadoff spot tonight.
Ah, come on now. You're not going to give him a double?
No. No.
1-1 to count. Outside ball 2.
I think they left off on Bryce is supposed to be next, right?
Hoback.
Is Hoback next? Okay. Thank you. Bryce was last time.
Swing and a miss by Cole. 2-2.
Come on, T-Rev.
Cole's lined out to center and grounded out to third.
Runner on third, 2 outs.
That's strike 3.
That's called strike 3 on Trevor Cole. So the Wildcats score 4 here in the bottom of the third. And Tullahoma leads 7-3 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Never miss your favorite shows again. For an additional $7 a month along with your digital television service, LightTube Cloud DVR lets you record up to 8 programs at the same time, receive 500 gigabytes of cloud storage, and whole home DVR. Call TUA Customer Service to add LightTube Cloud DVR to your digital television service today at 455-4515.
Tullahoma scores 5 runs in the bottom of the third to take a 7-3 lead over Marion County. And now for the Warriors.
Interesting to see where they put 11.
And Nick Hoback steps in there, and Hoback pops it up to left field.
Good job. Evan.
Caught by Avery Smith for the Wildcats. 1 pitch, 1 out.
He's great.
Yeah, nice jump on the ball by Avery Smith in left field, chasing that ball to the line. The lefty out there.
Brody
Flags
Schaefer
it.
steps in.
Quick first out. Bratcher throwing well tonight. He pitched well the Siegel game we saw him.
Bratcher in relief of Grayson Waller. who gave up 3 runs in the top of the second inning. But Bratcher now the pitcher of record.
Schaefer singled to left and had an RBI his first time up. 1 for 1.
Fastball missed. 2-0 the count.
And Bratcher arm looks good tonight. It's live. Put some good pop on that fastball. We're hearing Kavanaugh's mitt pop up here repeatedly tonight.
Swing and a miss. 2-1. Yeah, he just blew that one right past him.
Yeah, I like his intent. He's coming after these hitters, attacking them, attacking the strike zone. No hesitation. Looks good.
2-2 the count. Bratcher missed outside and low. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Might have overthrown that one just a bit.
Well, Scott and I are looking forward to seeing Mr. Bratcher play football again this year. He'll be a junior this season.
QB1. It's a high pop, foul out of play.
QB1. There is some activity in the Marion County bullpen and the Tullahoma one.
Yeah, this is one of those games.
Yes, it is.
Non-district, you want to get some guys in. Fouled out of play once again.
Beautiful night for baseball. Perfect.
As Schaefer and Bratcher do battle here. 3-2 count, 1 out.
There's like no wind right now.
Fouled back.
Well, we haven't had any press box foul ball shots like we had the other night. Dave has his window open over there. Did you bring your glove tonight? No.
Got it in the bank now. Okay, there you go. Rob's got me covered.
Full count. On the
Bratcher
hitter.
delivers. Fouled back.
This isn't a bat right
It's
here.
about a 8-9 pitch at bat now.
Yeah. Schaefer up there battling.
At 15 pitch at bat.
Freddie Freeman.
Yes.
1 out here in the top of the 4th.
Like,
Fouled out of play.
That's tempting.
The battle continues.
We better order some more baseball, Scott. They're flying out of here.
I'll go run them down. I'll round them up.
Do they still give a piece of bubble gum for the young men that chase them down in the parking lot anymore?
You know, Ken, I'm not often down in the parking lot during
Just
games.
wondering. Rob, do they do that? No.
Players will get them now.
Players get them.
Ball 4. So Schaefer wins that battle with Bratcher and gets a walk
at number 9.
with 1 out here in the top of the 4th. And now Carson Keeler steps to the plate, left-hander for the Warriors.
Well, that's a thankless job,
Jig ground ball.
you know, for the guys to go chase those balls in the parking lot. But it's part of it. Part of being a team player. Somebody's got to do it.
Bratcher throws it right past Keeler. Strike 1.
Well, Keeler doubled on the extra base hit of the game for Marion County. He had a 2 RBI double in
Well,
the
it was
second.
a shot, too.
Sure was.
Right center field. Low. Ball 1.
Keeler hitting it in this number 7 spot for the Warriors. Definitely showed some good pop from the left side his first at bat.
Bratcher a little outside. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Deep breath. Mason.
1 out. Runner at first.
It's okay to let him hit the baseball.
The same thing in football.
Well, he pitches. He's still got in his head. He's got to strike everybody out.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 the count.
Good pitch there, right there. When he learns it's okay to let him hit it, he's going to be a lot better. Especially with a decent defense like we have.
Modest lead at first base.
2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Big strikeout for Mason Bratcher. 2 down now in the top of the fourth. And Alex Condra will step in, the center fielder. Flat out.
Yeah, that pitch dipped way inside. The batter swung it one way out of the strike zone on that one, but we'll take it.
All day.
Good movement on that pitch by Bratcher.
Because he's already in number 3 was already in the lineup.
That was Bratcher's second K of the evening in his 2 innings of work so thus far. 1 2/3 innings of work.
Left-hander continues to warm up in the Wildcat bullpen.
Derek Nolasco.
It's Nolasco. 2-0 the count on Condra with a runner at first and 2 outs. 7-3 Tullahoma.
Condra popped out to the second, Tullahoma second baseman, his first at bat.
He swings and misses, strike 1.
Oh, these guys get their cuts. They don't look at a whole lot of pitches, do they?
No.
They go up there swinging. Foul off a lot of pitches, too. Make you work a little bit. There he goes.
There goes the runner, fouled back. So 2-2 the count.
Well, that was an excellent jump there by Schaefer. He had that pitch. He had that one stolen if a ball would have been thrown. I believe he got an excellent jump.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Now you got 2 over there. Wade.
Called strike 3. Beautiful pitch from Mason Bratcher. And Marion County's scoreless in the top of the fourth. Tullahoma leads the Warriors 7-3 on the Light Tube Sports Network. Tullahoma leads Marion County 7-3, along with Chris Barstad and Ken Keller. I'm Scott Chastain, pleased to have you along here. We are at Grider Stadium, and for the Wildcats, leading off the bottom of the fourth inning is the shortstop Andrew Fulmer. 3, 4, and 5 hitters for the Wildcats.
Takes a called strike. Fulmer's lined out to shortstop and singled. Singled and scored.
High 1-1.
He started the big inning off for Tullahoma. They played it 5 1/3. He led off with a single as they batted around. Did the Wildcats.
So we've got our third pitcher of the night for Marion County. This is a Weeks brother. There's a line shot to left center field. It is over everybody's head to the wall. And Andrew Fulmer is going to have a stand-up double.
Boy, Fulmer blasted that one left center gap. Stand-up double.
Yeah, he did.
And he's led off the last 2 innings with hits. 2 for 3 tonight, having an excellent night.
Evan Tomlin steps in, second baseman.
I'll tell him was hit a couple deep shots tonight. Tootin had one, had a triple to right center, and that one was deep to left center. Deepest parts of the ballpark. Both of them. Tomlin's 0 for 2, looking for a ribby here. Fly out to left, and they pop out to the second baseman. Take that back line out second baseman.
And Evan pops it up. Right field. Fulmer's going to get a chance to go to third. Here comes the throw. It is not in time. That was close. Very close.
Boy, it was an excellent bang play there. Right fielder flashed an excellent arm. Throw was on target. I don't know what happened with the tag. It looked like the throw might have beat him there, but a nice head first slide there by Fulmer. He barely gets in there.
So Tomlin flies out to right. Fullman moves to third, and Colton Emery steps in.
Emery 1 for 2. Fly out to second baseman and a single.
Swing and a miss by Emery, 0-1.
Single to right. He also has an RBI tonight. Good fastball in the outside corner there.
0-2 to Colton. 1 out, runner at third. Did he get the ball in the air? Emery fouls it back. Or on the right side of the infield.
Wildcats looking to pad this 4-run lead. They trailed 3-0 early in the second inning. They could battle back with 2 in the second, 5 in the third. Looking to scratch some more across here in the fourth.
There's a grounder back to the pitcher over his head. It's going to score the run. Throw to first. In time. But an RBI for Colton Emery on the ground out. Tullahoma's lead expands to 8-3.
Oh, you're right. Just a little,
At bat number 19.
Topper over the pitcher's head, shortstop charging it. Made an excellent play there. Just really a fantastic play by the shortstop to charge that ball and throw off the run.
Half step at best. Got him.
Yes.
Balin Tootin steps in. Nobody on now and 2 outs.
Nice play by Hoback there, the Marion County shortstop.
Big cut for Tootin. 0-1 to count.
But nonetheless, the Wildcats now lead by 5, 8-3.
And Tootin calls timeout.
We talked about that triple earlier. Tootin 1 for 2. He flied out to third his last time up.
Missed. 1-1. Pitch is inside. 2 balls, 1 strike.
I really like the way Tootin hits the baseball.
There's a grounder to second. Throw to first in time. But Tullahoma tacks on a run. We've played 4. The Wildcats lead the Warriors 8-3 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Did you know that Tullahoma Utilities Authority has a solar farm right here in Tullahoma? For as little as $4 a month, you can support solar energy production and breathe a little easier, knowing you're taking positive action to reduce your carbon footprint. Call 455-4515.
All right,
today.
for Marion County, Brett Webb will lead it off. Welcome back to the Light Tube Sports Network. We're here at Grider Stadium, Mathis Field. The Tullahoma Wildcats on Military Appreciation / Little League Night lead the Marion County Warriors by a score of 8-3. There's a bunt and fair ball. According to the umpire, he is safe at first. Now, Kavanaugh tried to get the throw down there, but not in time. So that's going to be a bunt single to start off the top of the 5th for the Warriors. They get their leadoff runner on. Now the order flips to leadoff hitter Brody Weeks. Weeks 0 for 2, flied out to the third baseman and struck out his last time up. Wade Collins, it's a third Tullahoma pitcher tonight. It's a foul ball there by Weeks. So Collins is the successor to Grayson Waller, who started for Tullahoma. He went 2 innings, and Mason Bratcher threw 2 scoreless innings. For Bratcher, his line score, he allowed 0 runs, 0 hits. He did strike out 3 batters. Nice performance. There's a ground ball possible, too. Shortstop, second, first. That's a 6-4-3 double play. Turned by the Wildcats, and that's the way a 6-4-3, perfectly executed by Fulmer to the second baseman for Tullahoma. A nice turn there by Tomlin. Double plays a pitcher's best friend, so quickly 2 out. That erases the bunt single. That's going to bring the 2-hole hitter up, Bryce Weeks, brother of Brody. Bryce also 0 for 2, 5-3 ground out in the first inning. He flied out to the second baseman in the third. A good first pitch strike by the Tullahoma senior, Collins. As he works ahead here with 2 outs. Or the count's even, 1-1, 2 outs. Tullahoma cruising, they fell behind 3 runs in the second inning. Check swing. Umpire first, appealed to the umpire first. He did not go according to the umpire. 2-1. Cats have battled back and scored the last 3 innings. There's a shot to left field. Avery Smith giving chase, runs out of room in the Tullahoma bullpen in deep left. It's going to even the count at 2. 2-2. Tullahoma looking through this lineup. When we've seen them here on LineTube, they put the ball in play. I'm looking for particularly strikeouts in the Tullahoma lineup, and I do not see a single one. No, I do see one. We see one out of all their at-bats, and that's what, when you put the ball in play, you can score runs. And that 60-foot pitch landed about 56 feet. Don't know what happened. Maybe Collins lost his traction there on his follow-through.
He's never going to be back to where he was before the surgery. Well, he's not this season. What do you have done?
Full count. Top of the 5th. Wildcats lead the Warriors 8-3. We've out hit them 8-4. Wildcats with 2 errors. Marion County with 1. Collins delivers the payoff pitch. Swung down the third baseline, foul. Tullahoma got starting pitcher tonight, Grayson Waller. Allowed the 3 Wildcat runs allowed. Bratcher threw 2 scoreless innings, and now we have the third Tullahoma pitcher, Collins, in trying to get unscathed here through the 5th. He's got 2 down. He needs 1 more. There's a swing and a fly ball to left. Avery Smith giving chase and does a good job of recording the 3rd out. So that's going to be 3 up, 3 down in the top of the 5th. Wildcats cruising. They lead the Warriors 8-3 here on Military Appreciation Night. We'll be right back after this short LiveTube Sports timeout. Welcome back to Grouder Stadium. Wildcats lead the Warriors 8-3 in the bottom of the 5th here on Military Appreciation Night. The hurler for the Warriors is Brody Weeks. He's succeeding his brother Bryce. Jaron Morris, the Tullahoma sophomore, digs in. I'll take that back. I believe he's a junior, isn't he? He's a junior. We saw him lots last year as a sophomore. This young man's a good ball player. Falls down 0-1 in the count. Weeks' pitch is high, 1-1. Outfield deep, especially in center field. There's a shot to right field. The right fielder leaps at the last second and makes the catch. There's going to be a fly out 9 there for the first out of the inning. Morris did have an RBI single in the second. He drew a base on balls in the third, so he's 1 for 2 on the evening, and he scored 2 runs. It's going to bring the Tullahoma catcher, Ari Cavanaugh, up. He was hit by a pitch and reached on a base on balls. Swing and a miss on a high pitch, high fastball by Weeks. He falls behind 0-1 in the count. The sharp ground ball to the shortstop, one hopper. He boots it. It's going to be an E6. But again, if you put the baseball in play, good things happen. You can force errors. That's one way to reach. Can't reach if you have a strikeout. So Tellum has a runner on in Kavanaugh. There's going to be a pinch runner for Kavanaugh. That's going to be Fanning, number 22. That's his second pinch runner appearance for Kavanaugh of the evening, maybe third. Tullahoma has some activity in their bullpen. We may see one more pitcher tonight. We'll just have to see. As we're here in the bottom of the fifth inning, Cats lead it by 5. Looking for more. Avery Smith, the Tullahoma left fielder's up. He's flied out to center and was hit by pitches last time up. Pops this one up. Let's see if third baseman has enough real estate. No, it's out of play. So Smith falls behind 0-2 here, one out. We've been really impressed with this young man's defensive abilities in left field this year. Plays the ball well, reads it well, and plays it well out there in left. Does a good job. Token pickoff attempt there by Marion County. Fanning back easily. Has a good lead over there on first. One out, 0-2 pitch. Foul ball. Again, pulled to the left field line, the bullpen area. Hanging tough, down 0-2. Who's going to win this battle? Weeks versus Smith. Another foul ball back to the screen. Smith battling. Beautiful night here for baseball. Military Appreciation Night. Many little leaguers here. It's a ground ball to third. Third baseman snags it, fires to first, throw high. First baseman makes a good play. Returns the throw to third, throws it away, and that's going to play to run. So that's going to be a 5-3 putout on the ground ball, and then a throwing error by the first baseman. Lots of activity there. So Smith grounds out, 5-3 for the second out, but the first baseman throws the ball away at third, and Fanning scores. So Tullahoma now leads at 9-3.
Hogan.
And that brings the leadoff hitter for tonight's game, Hunter Hogan, up. He's been impressive at the plate tonight. Sharp single to left to lead the game off. He reached on an E7 to left and then singled sharp to right center. 2 for 3. Pitch must have been just outside. 1-0. Cats had an insurance run. They've scored in the second, third, fourth, and fifth. 4 straight innings. Little brush back pitch there by Weeks. Hogan up 2-0 in the count. 2 outs here. Tullahoma played at 1 in the inning. It's a strike right down the middle. 2-1, 2 outs. Defense straight away for the Warriors. Just again off the plate, not getting outside corner call. 3-1. That's going to be ball 4, so another walk issued by a Warrior pitcher. Wade Collins now comes to the plate to tell him a pitcher. Batting for Trevor Cole. In the number 2 spot of the Tullahoma lineup, Cole was lined out to left, grounded out to third, and had a strikeout looking.
Wade Collins.
So let's see if Collins can help himself. He's already been the benefactor of an additional Tullahoma run this inning. Pitches high. 1-0. Tullahoma, the only senior. Collins, the only senior in this Tullahoma lineup. Foul back. 1-1. Been a long inning for the Warriors. They're trying to get out of it. With just one run allowed. As Collins eyes the pitcher. Strike two, swinging a miss. 1-2 count. Oh, that scoreboard's really nice. Tell them we got them a new scoreboard last week. The old one taken to Greenfield to be used by the middle school at Wagner Park. Pitch down low, 2-2 count. Hogan, not a real big lead at first. There he goes. Pitch is fouled up. Looks like it's going to stay in the play. Pitcher takes it himself. That's going to retire the Wildcats, but they add an insurance run. They lead it 9-3 as we go to the Slot 2 Sports Network. We'll be back. We'll be back with Scott Shasteen with the top of the sixth inning.
Is lag hurting your gaming? Is a weak signal stalling your social media posts? Are constant updates slowing down your productivity? TUA Lighttube has a solution. Enroll in our mesh router service starting at $9.95 a month. With the ability to cover your home with increased signal strength, you can increase productivity and whole home happiness. Start winning today by calling TUA Lighttube customer service at 455-4511.
We move to the top of the sixth. Tullahoma leading Marion County 9-3. Wade Collins on the mound for the Wildcats. And Luke Tipton, number 3 hitter. Left-hander steps in for Marion County. Collins first offering outside, ball 1. There's a sharp grounder to second. Tomlin scoops it up, throws in time for out number 1. Good play by Evan, moving to his left.
At bat number 2.
Yeah, we've seen him make a couple nice plays out there. He covers a lot of range, doesn't he?
And it's tough right there at the edge of the grass where he caught that ball. Can take a bad hop on you. So 1 down here in the top of the 6th. And Braden Abney steps in, the left fielder.
Abney doubled and struck out, so he's 1 for 2. Scored in the second.
Fouls the first one back, 0-1 to count.
Yeah, it's the only time these Marion County Warriors scored. They plated 3 in the second inning. They haven't been shut out since. Went from 3-0 up to 9-3 down.
Collins misses, 1-1.
I'm going to tell you, we're looking to keep their perfect record intact on our Light Tube Sports Network telecast. They've won every game that we've called.
Yeah, doesn't bode well for Monday.
I'm betting some pack of peanut M&Ms. We're going to win Monday. We're playing good. I like what I see out of this team. Really, just they put the ball in play. They minimize strikeouts. The pitchers attack the batters and throw strikes.
Grounder to short. Fulmer bobbles it. No throw.
Boy, it's a hard hit ball there. Kind of took an in-between hop. I'm going to score that an infield single by Abney. Just looked like it took a tricky hop right there to the last hop he got. Handcuffed him.
So Hoback steps in with a runner at first and 1 out. Yeah, that was deep. That would have took a heck of a throw. Inside, ball 1.
There's no term in baseball. You want to play the hop and let the hop play you. So don't have the benefit of a replay up here, so I don't know if he should have got it on the prior hop or not. There goes the runner.
Throw down to second by Kavanaugh. Not in time. Stolen base for Marion County. They have a runner in scoring position now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Desperately in need of runs. Down by 6.
Collins pitch. Ball 2.
Hoback has reached on a throwing error and flied out to left.
Dang, that was a debris. I would hit a home run or a strikeout.
Collins from the stretch. Looks to second. There's a drive to right field. Caught. Runner tags up and stays at second.
Did you see that? Wow, that was awesome. At bat number 14.
Nice throw to third. Keeps the runner at second. 2 down now.
Who's in right field?
No, 0 activity in either pen here.
The runner.
So these coaches are really comfortable with Weeks and Collins, maybe to finish this game out.
Brody Schaefer steps to the plate for Marion County.
Really fast.
He's a left fielder, so he should have.
Schaefer's 1 for 1 with an RBI single and a walk.
Pitch must have been a little high. 1-0 the count.
Warriors at the number 6 slot of their batting order here.
There's a sharp grounder to second. Tomlin scoops it up, throws to first in time. Great play by Evan Tomlin. We played 5.5 innings here. The Wildcats lead Marion County 9-3 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Well, Light Tube specifically played into our mission when we separated from our parent company and became an employee stock ownership program. We had to be disconnected from a large network and exist on our own. We needed relatively high speed connectivity, which we got at about a 200% discount with Light Tube. Businesses can get beyond what most businesses in the country can get from Light Tube as far as internet
As we
connectivity.
head to the bottom of the 6th, once again, Andrew Fulmer leads off for the Wildcats, the shortstop.
Fulmer's had a good night, Scott. He is 2 for 3 with a double.
And has led off 2 or
Yep.
3 times, which is his usual spot in the lineup as leadoff hitter. There's a high pop. Third baseman
Gracious.
corrals it near second base. Good play by him.
Yeah, the shortstop lost the ball. I mean, he stayed back there at the edge of the grass. Clearly, that was his ball. The third baseman came all the way over in his area.
Well, this is that time of
Yeah.
night. They're
It
lucky
sure is.
anybody found that
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah, he threw both hands in the air, was looking up. He had no clue where that ball was. So nice job by third baseman to stay on that one.
1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Evan Tomlin at the plate for the Wildcats.
Tomlin 0 for 2, looking for his first hit of the night.
Breaking ball, strike 1.
He has made some excellent defensive gems tonight from second base.
Grounded foul down the third base line. Quickly 0-2 on Evan.
And we saw him play lots of shortstop last year, so he's an experienced middle infielder. He can make all the plays. Strong arm, good lateral movement.
Outside 1-2. Evan just keeps getting thicker. He's a stout young man. 1 out. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got away from the catcher. He still can't find it. Throw down to first. Hits Tomlin. And so Evan will be safe at first on the strikeout. Catcher just couldn't find the baseball. So the Wildcats have a runner on with one out, and Colton Emery steps in.
Yeah, and the catcher did not give himself a good throwing angle. You know, if you're, looking down that line, you got to step to the right or left to give your first baseman a chance. He threw it right up the line and hit Tomlin right in the back.
Pitch is outside, ball one. Run rule for 6 innings is how many? 10. Tullahoma leads by 6. Sharp grounder to third. Good play. Throw to second in time. Throw to first. Not in time.
Well, they almost went around the horn with a 5-4-3 double play, but it'll be a 5-4 force out nonetheless.
Their third baseman showing some great glove work here.
Yeah, nice play on
Sharp
shot down that line.
So Balin Tootin steps in with runner at first and Emery, but 2 down.
Tootin 1 for 3 with a triple. Big triple in the second.
Fouled back, 0-1.
He scored Tullahama's first run after they fell behind 3-0.
Wildcats have battled back here, leading 9-3. Bottom of the 6th. 1 on, 2 out. It was almost a ephus pitch. 1-1 to count. High, ball 2.
Just every inning we look out there, the center fielder gets deeper and deeper. He's 15 feet from the warning track in center field.
Well, they've certainly been burned a couple of times. There's a high pop to right field. Settles under, makes the catch. And then we're done here in the bottom of the 6th. We need 3 outs. Tullahoma leads Marion County 9-3 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Never miss your favorite shows again. For an additional $7 a month along with your digital television service, LightTube Cloud DVR lets you record up to 8 programs at the same time, receive 500 gigabytes of cloud storage, and whole home DVR. Call TUA Customer Service to add LightTube Cloud DVR to your digital television service today at 455-4515.
Welcome back to Grider Stadium, Mathis Field, along with Chris Barstad and Ken Keller. I'm Scott Chastain. Tullahoma 3 outs away from a win here tonight. As Marion County steps in here with their 7, 8, 9 batters, Carson Keeler leads it off for the Warriors. Cade Fanning now pitching for Tullahoma, the 4th Wildcat pitcher. Grayson Waller started. Mason Bratcher pitched a couple innings. Wade Collins a couple. Now Fanning.
Fanning has a brother at Tennessee that's a pitcher, Hollis Fanning, a junior there.
1-1 the count.
Keeler 1 for 2, double, 2 RBI, big hit of the game for the Warriors. 2 RBI double in the second, struck out swinging in the 4th.
There's a soft liner to left, base hit. So Marion County has the lead runner on here in the top of the 7th. Alex Condra will step in, center fielder.
Wade Collins pitched 2 scoreless innings, gave up 2 singles, no strikeouts, no walks. Well, this is Tullahama's 4th pitcher, and hopefully the final one.
Bunt attempt fouled away, 0-1. Runner at first, nobody out. Wildcats trying to close this one out. Fanning. Take a little something off of it. Swung and a miss, 0-2.
That's your Ephus.
Yeah. Ephus pitch.
He took a lot off. Batter had no clue. 0-2 pitch.
Trying to
Swung on a
think.
miss. He struck him out.
He used to do that. I know in the major leagues from left-handed side, the spaceman Bill Lee used to throw that pitch. Remember the spaceman
Oh,
for
yeah.
the Red Sox?
Brett.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day.
Back to the top of the order. Brody Weeks. 1 out. Runner remains at first. Fanning's pitch swung on and missed.
I think the spaceman pitched in the World Series against the Reds in '75. And used that Ephus pitch against them.
Pitch.
Off the outside corner.
0-2 on Weeks.
And Fanning getting ahead on Weeks here. How about a 6-4-3 double play to end this one?
I'm in. Ball gets away from Cavanaugh. Throw down to second, not in time.
Yeah, Cavanaugh's done a good job for Tullahoma tonight at catcher.
1-2 the count now. Runner at second with 1 out. Fanning looks to second. His pitch is outside, 2-2.
Well, Tullahoma leading comfortably by 6 runs, 9-3 here in the top of the 7th. They just need 2 more outs. Use your defense, young man. Let them work. Attack the strike zone. There
Fouled
you
back.
go.
Count remains 2-2.
Elevated that pitch a little bit.
Well,
Keep it down.
We'll also be here later this month when community visits for senior night. Be a big night for Wade Collins. Shouldn't take long for the ceremony. 3-2 count now.
Good point. You know, you think about the future's bright here for these Wildcats. Head coach Brian Morris.
This is Tullahoma's a budding powerhouse in baseball.
Assistant JV coach Harper Case and assistant Brandon Tootin.
Grounder right back to the box. Great play by Fulmer, but he couldn't get the throw off.
Good play, Andrew.
But a nice play to stop that ball. Runners at first and third now with 1 out.
Infield single.
Brody.
That ball was hit hard.
That sure was. No play there. I don't think Ozzie Smith would have had trouble with that play.
Bryce Weeks steps in. Cavanaugh gives the signals to the infield. 1 out. Runners on the corners.
Coach Tootin. Can he?
Brings the leadoff hitter up for the Warriors, Brody Weeks, who's 0 for 3, and he hit it in a 6-4-3 double plays last time up. We'll take another one of those.
Weeks swung and missed. Strike 1.
See if Fulmer and Tomlin can turn another one.
Missed. Ball 1. You'll need to rest those vocal cords this weekend, Coach.
Oh, you better believe it.
Get ready for Monday.
Definitely will.
One count. Grounder, base hit, left field. 1 run will score. Marion County with a rally here in the top of the 7th. Runners at first and second.
At bat number 3, Bryce.
This is how they hit the ball in the 2nd inning. When they had 4 hits, they've captured 3 hits, 3 singles here in this inning. In the top of the 7th. Maybe too little, too late, though.
So the Warriors cut the lead to 9-4. Runners at first and second, one out. And Bryce Weeks steps in.
Weeks is 0 for 3.
Fanning delivers. Shot to short, base hit. Bobbled by center field. Run will score. Throw to third. Not in time. And Weeks goes to second on the throw. So runners at second and third. It's 9-5, Tullahoma.
Well, Coach Morrison not going to like that sequence of plays. You know, there as a center fielder, you want to throw, keep the runner split there and keep the force play, keep that runner on first. By throwing the ball to third, you let the runner from first advance to second, so the force plays off.
Luke Tipton will step to the plate. Runners at second and third, one out. Can Tullahoma close this out here?
It's consecutive RBI singles for the Warriors. It's 9-5 now.
Give Marion County credit.
Yeah.
They battled back, stayed in it. First pitch from Fanning, and there's strike one.
Tipton's 0 for 3, a strikeout swinging in the first with 2 consecutive ground outs to the second baseman.
Almost hit him. Inside ball 2, or ball 1. 1-1 to count.
Zero activity in the Tullahoma pen. He took some off that. Looked like a changeup that stayed high.
Missed 2-1. There's a high pop to second. Tomlin makes the catch for out 2. Runners remain at second and third, but 2 outs now. And the cleanup hitter, Braden Abney, steps in as Fanning tries to close it out for the Wildcats. Marion County has scored a couple here in the top of the 7th. Cats still lead, though, 9-5.
Abney's dangerous, 2 for 3, double, strikeout, single. Having a good play, not at the plate.
Just missed, ball 1.
You're right, these Warriors making the Wildcats work. And the Tullahoma pitcher here in the top of the 7th, Cade Fanning.
Fanning catches the corner there, 1-1.
Abney trying to keep things alive for Marion County. Tullahoma trying to shut the door and get another win here.
Fanning's 1-1 pitch, catches the corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at second and third.
Good pitch. Nice. Poured that fastball on the outside, out on the outside corner.
Fanning trying to finish him off. Fouled away. Abney stays alive.
Barely. Just barely.
Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Cleanup hitter Abney against Fanning. Fanning delivers. Abney swung on and missed. He struck him out. Tullahoma holds on to beat Marion County 9-5 here on a Friday night. You can wrap this one in cardinal and black. Ken, not the sharpest performance you'll ever see from the Cats, but they did just enough.
Well, yeah, you want to see a good team face adversity and see if they can come back. Tullahoma fell in the hole 3-0 in the second inning, battled back, built a 9-3 lead. Marion County scores 2 runs here in the 7th. Fanning closes it out. Tullahoma wins it 9-5.
So Bratcher gets the win as Tullahoma beats the Warriors 9-5. We'll be back Monday night, District 8 AAA baseball, Tullahoma and Lawrence County, 6:30 first pitch right here. For Chris Barstad and Ken Keller, I'm Scott Chastain. Be good to each other.
Dugout at the